Let's get a closer look at the economy with Julie Niemann, the Executive Vice President of Smith Moore. Julie, you tend to be an optimist. What's your take on the jobs report that came out on Friday?
The economy has been okay for some time, but everybody is focusing on few key things. They think that the Fed's going to destroy all growth by raising interest rates. It's not. It's going to slow things down. There's always a possibility, and because it has happened in the past, that they overdo it. And again, we're probably going to get another 0.75 of a point increase in July, which will, again, really slow things down in certain areas. It's not going to do a heck of a lot for inflation, though, in terms of cutting everything off. Already we're seeing, especially from the new jobs report that came out, we're seeing a slowing in the rate of inflation in wage growth. And that was one key thing that the Federal Reserve was looking at. So it's already happening. It happened last month. And we're also seeing jobs growth very strong, though, and that is the whole indicator for the economy. The economy is just fine, thank you. It is slower growth, but that's because we're shifting away from buying stuff, which we spent 2 years buying stuff, to having experiences now. And those experiences are causing some huge angst in the American public. They can't get what they want, to travel where they want, when they want. And of course, all the jams in the aircraft, in the airports, is what's really causing the problems, and just trying to get what they want when they travel. It's a temporary thing. Everybody is just too much demand, and the supply, though, is coming back nicely. We're almost back to pre-pandemic levels for that. It's this giant surge of people wanting it all, wanting it now.
Why do you think consumers are feeling so low, so doomy, gloomy? Certainly inflation is high.
Well, they're looking at a couple of things. They're unhappy about everything. You know, the two things people hate. They hate to change, and they hate the way things are right now. So, you know, you just can't win at this point in time. Everybody's upset. But what they're looking at is actually their lives are fine. They've got jobs. They have spending. They're able to freely move about, more or less, you know, throughout the country, you know, give it up on the mask issue. But that's a situation where they really have things back. They're unhappy with politics, with what's going on in society. There are other issues at play here because the economy itself is actually pretty good, and job growth is still continuing on. Now, what we're likely to see is some slowing in new jobs as companies start rationalizing how many people they need. But where we really need the jobs and really good growth is going to be is in what's really needed for a long time. That's infrastructure. You're seeing more in construction and in manufacturing. This is a really huge positive. These are great long-term jobs, and they're dealing with a big long-term problem we've had here in the United States. We're crumbling.
Always good to get your thoughts. Thank you, Julie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.